The latest numbers that we reviewed at Sage suggest that we're entering a fast growth period or on the cusp of doing so, and London is ahead of other parts of the country.
Hi, I'm Elena, and COVID-19, aka coronavirus, has affected all aspects of my life. I have been following the coronavirus epidemic since late January when it started, maybe early February actually, because I was intending to go to South Korea tomorrow. And over the course of all of this time, I have very much gone backwards and forwards, thinking I can go, I can't go, I can go, I can't go. My parents are mad that I'm going. They're okay because it seems better over there than it is over here. I am no longer going because flights are no longer going there that I had booked. I was also supposed to be having work trips to America, to Palm Springs, to Anaheim, California in May and June. Likely those are now cancelled, which also sucks because I love going to America. I have been working from home. Last week I had 2 days working from home because I got a sore throat, which is not a symptom of coronavirus. But basically anytime anyone gets ill now, we're all like, could this be it? So I stayed home for 2 days. Today is Monday. My company has said to work from home the full week. It was originally just supposed to be today and tomorrow. Now our entire company is staying at home for the whole week. And there's a Prime Minister briefing soon, which may or may not tell us that we need to work from home even longer. Buying supplies in England has also become a little bit more difficult. Hand sanitizer was one of the first things that completely went in the UK, like just completely. I don't even know that it's back in yet. Probably not. Food has now become difficult to get. I went shopping this weekend and just whole aisles were laid bare, particularly obviously things that last, dry goods and things, but even vegetable aisles and fruit aisles had a lot less than usual. Meat was a lot less. I don't know how big everyone's freezer is because I certainly could not be storing all of this stuff. I've had to cancel basically any plan that I've had to go out with friends for dinner, to film for That London Life, because I've been planning to relaunch new videos on my channel for a few months now and getting that ready, but apparently not quick enough because now I can't really, in fairness, go around people's flats or go out filming in London, because I can only imagine that London is going to be hit pretty hard in the UK. Every aspect of my life has been affected by coronavirus, which is absolutely crazy. I don't really remember SARS that well, and I don't actually really remember MERS at all. I just don't really remember feeling any effects or hearing too much. I don't know how I missed it. This is just, you can't get away from it. This has never happened before. This is the craziest thing that has ever happened in England since like the World Wars, genuinely. Like, we've never as a nation had to come together in this way. Okay, the Prime Minister is about to speak, so let's turn this on and see what he's going to say.
Now is the time for everyone to stop non-essential contact with others and to stop all unnecessary travel.
Non-essential contact?
We need people to start working from home where they possibly can.
Oh my God.
And you should avoid pubs, clubs, theatres and other such social venues. If you ask, well, why are we doing this now? Why not earlier or later? Why bring in this very draconian measure? The answer is that we are asking people to do something that is difficult and disruptive of their lives. And the right moment, as we've always said, is to do it when it is most effective, when we think it can make the biggest difference to slowing the spread.
But it's only been a few days since you said we shouldn't do it yet.
The number of victims, reducing the number of fatalities, and to ensure that those with the most serious health conditions are largely shielded from contact, from social contact, for around 12 weeks. And it's now clear that the peak of the epidemic is coming faster in some parts of the country than in others, and it looks as though London
I
is
bet
now a
London.
few weeks ahead.
Oh
So,
god.
to relieve
Where
the
I
pressure
live.
on the London health system and to slow the spread in London, it's important that Londoners now pay special attention to what we're saying about avoiding non-essential contact, and to take particularly seriously the advice about working from home and
Oh my
avoiding
gosh.
confined spaces such as pubs and restaurants. We will no longer be supporting mass gatherings with emergency workers in the way that we normally do. So mass gatherings we are now moving emphatically away from. And I know that many
You're
people,
not banning mass gatherings,
including
just moving away
millions
from.
of fit for the challenge that we face. And I want to thank everybody for the part that you are playing and that you're going to play.
Another way in which coronavirus has affected my everyday life.
Hello.
Hello. Do you want to explain to the folks why you're wearing a mask?
I may have been in contact with coronavirus, which is great. So I'm trying not to infect Elena by wearing this as much as possible and using gloves. When
2 meters apart, so
Yeah,
I
stay away.
will not go anywhere closer. But yeah, so literally every part of my life has now been affected by this. The Prime Minister has now said working from home.
For everyone.
Yeah, basically for everybody. So you know, like on Friday
So like,
or Thursday or Friday when they did the first thing, they said, you know, we don't want to do things too soon. Like a few days later, they're like, right now, everything.
wait, so did they like close restaurants and stuff?
They're saying avoid all unnecessary contact. They're not saying stay home, but they're just saying if you can work from home, work from home. Oh my god, it's insane.
What is happening? The world is, this is crazy. I feel like I should vlog this. I'm like, hello, I'm in quarantine. What is happening?
It's just, it's nuts. It is nuts. It is now 7 p.m. I'm officially clocking off from work, which is an hour more than I usually do, so apparently more productive working from home. Something we've decided to do is order in dinner. Uber Eats are offering money off, which I think is kind of crazy because surely now's the time when everyone's going to be ordering in rather than going out and trying to get food. But they're saying we can have 25% off, so we're gonna order in some dinner instead of making it ourselves. And this is also how we're communicating, just by text message backwards and forwards, because obviously trying not to go by his room all that much, even though he's not really showing any serious symptoms. He did have a bit of a head cold, but I think that's phasing out or has phased out. But yeah, just don't want to risk it. So gonna order in some dinner. Apparently Deliveroo, Uber Eats, one or both of them are offering like a no contact drop off. So they'll just drop the stuff in front of your door and then they'll go so you can take it if you need that. And then I guess I'll just like whack on some Netflix, binge watch some shows. I mean, that's what you do when you're kind of stuck at home. I'm gonna be at home this weekend as well because it's Mother's Day, but I'm not gonna travel through public transport through London to get out of London to visit my parents. So yeah, I'll be here, so might as well. And so then yeah, that's my first coronavirus day vlog, which is something that I really didn't think I was gonna make. I've been watching ones in South Korea thinking like this is really helpful and interesting, but genuinely did not think that the UK was going to require such measures that it would be interesting enough to make a vlog about. But here we are. So I guess stay tuned for more content of me staying indoors. Oh, that's so sad. I come back after what, more than 6 months, and it's just me in my flat. Enjoy!